Bolero. It was in the year 2000 that we first saw this name, and it has been 25 years and the name still continues. Yes, the Bolero name has been in the Indian market for 25 years, and for 2025 we have an update. This is the new 2025 Bolero. There are several updates on this SUV. We also have the Bolero Neo with us, but we will be covering all that in this video. But if you are new to the channel, do subscribe to Carandbike, and while you're at it, hit that bell notification as well, so you never miss an update from us. Now, starting with the exterior, most of the design elements remain unchanged, but you have new styling bits, which includes this new grille. You have, of course, the chrome embellishments with the new twin peak logo of Mahindra. Still, you have halogen headlamps on the Bolero. There are still yellow DRLs, of course, and yellow fog lamps. So no LED lighting over here. But as you come towards the sides, you will see new dual tone diamond cut alloy wheels. You get alloy wheels on the Bolero 2025 and more embellishments around the side with this silver grey treatment. This color itself is new. For the Bolero, you have a new color which is called stealth black, and exterior treatment wise, that's about it. But let's go inside and see what has changed inside the cabin. Now, inside the cabin, the layout more or less remains unchanged. It is a utilitarian SUV, and that is how Mahindra has kept it. So you have those hard plastics still. You have the same cluster design, which is a digital cluster with analog in elements, and you also have tire pressure monitor over here with clock and everything. Small, but you have all the essentials. Then, based on customer demand, Mahindra has gone ahead and added a touchscreen display over here. It is not the conventional large display, but you have rectangular panel, and it is an Android device, and there is no wireless connectivity, no automatic AC as well. With this update, Bolero is more or less unchanged in that department, but you do have new seat upholsteries. These are comfort seats, that is what Mahindra calls them, so better cushioning on them, and this design reminds me of the seats from the Thar. So the upholstery design is similar to that. You have perforation, but yes, no ventilation. There's still a manual adjuster, proper conventional old school seat for the Bolero. Now for the second row, as I mentioned earlier, no change in layout, but the seats are new. So you have softer cushioning. These at the moment feel comfortable, but we will have to see on long durations how these perform. You have these seat pockets on the front two seats, so elements to keep your knickknacks. You have a central armrest, foldable center armrest, but this doesn't stay very firmly at the center. Better on the Bolero Neo, which you will see in a minute, but at least you have them. But I would rather have them a bit higher so that my arm is in the right position. But three-pointed seat belts for the passengers sitting towards the doors, but the center passengers only gets a lap belt. So that is something that Mahindra has chosen because this is a utilitarian SUV. So people buying this do not care about this, but at least the company could have added three-pointed seat belts, considering people use it as a people mover. You still have a third row in the Bolero as well as the Bolero Neo, but in both these SUVs, it is side-facing jump seats. And one sad part is that you do not get seat belts over here. Considering the Bolero especially will be sold mostly in the rural environment or the tier 2 markets and tier 3 markets, where people use this as a people mover, and there are people actually sitting in the third row. Company should have considered offering seat belts at least as an option, because if people are not using them, having them in the SUV is something that a manufacturer can definitely do. As for what has not changed, the 2025 Bolero still continues to come with the same engine. So it is the MOX 75 1.5 litre diesel with a 5-speed manual gearbox. Power figures also remain unchanged, 74 brake horsepower and 210 Newton meter of peak torque. Now, what you get over here is an updated suspension. Nothing new, but Mahindra has tuned it for better ride and dynamics. So that is what the company says, but we will have to drive this SUV to figure out if that is truly changed. But now let's get on to the Mahindra Bolero Neo and see what has changed there. Now we come to the new age sibling, the Bolero Neo. Yes, for 2025, it also gets some considerable updates. You have the new grille with the chrome element and the twin peak Mahindra logo, and the color you see here is also new. It is called jeans blue. Now there is another new color for the Neo, which is called concrete gray. Wheels are updated. These are 16-inch alloy wheels, and this have a nice charcoal gray color that goes well with this overall new update for the SUV. In fact, among the updates, you also have now a dual tone color with the black roof. What is new over here? So the roof itself is black and the D pillar is black. So those are the new color elements. But let's hop inside and see how the cabin has changed. So inside the cabin, this of course is the new N11 variant of the Bolero Neo, which is the newest addition to the variant lineup, and it is also the new top end trim, which is why you'll see this new grey color interiors for the cabin. All variants below this get mocha brown color, which of course is black and a shade of brown. Here you have the dual tone treatment of a black and light beige color. Updates include this touchscreen, which is a 9-inch unit. Then a new addition is that now you have a Type-C USB port, which is a 15-watt unit. So that is also a new addition over here. Apart from that, rest of the bits in terms of visual appearance remains unchanged. You get the same Mahindra steering, the hard plastic panels all over. Yes, some nice elements include this handrest for both the front passengers. Now this is updated, it gets more cushioning. Similarly, the seats too have been updated with more cushioning to add to the comfort level. But visually, the layout is similar. But I will hop onto the second row and just give you a glimpse of what you get there. As for the second row, no change in layout. You get the same layout. Of course, yes, the cushioning has changed, as I mentioned earlier. So it is softer over here. However, you have 3-point seat belts only for the passenger sitting towards the side of the seat. The center passenger still gets a lap belt, which is something that I wish Mahindra could have improved upon. There is a third row, but third row gets side-facing jump seats with no seat belts. So I would rather you not have even kids sitting over there, because it is not the safest spot. Rather, just fold those seats and use it as a boot. Like the regular Bolero, here too, the engine remains unchanged. You still get the Mach 100 1.5 liter diesel motor paired to a 5-speed manual gearbox. There are no automatic options or AMT options, either of these Boleros. One more change is that up until the N10 and the N10 option, you do get the multi-terrain mode, which is something that the previous Bolero also got. But you do not get that multi-terrain mode over here in the top of the line N11. The reasoning behind that, Mahindra says that it is only popular in certain markets of India, especially the Northeast, where customers still demand them. But in general usage, the multi-terrain mode is not really required for the N11, which will be primarily used in urban environment. So what do you think about it? Let us know in the comments. But coming to the final bit, pricing are yet to be revealed while we were shooting this video. So if we have the pricing, you will see them on the screen or in the description box below. But what do you think about the new Bolero and the Bolero Neo? Please let us know in the comments. If you have any more queries, you can mention them below and we will try to answer them. And we will try to get our hands over these new SUVs for a proper road test review soon. Until then, Station Vijay Raghavan signing off.